Hey y'all, it's me. I got two cameras going, okay? So, anyway, um, okay, hold on. Okay, so first of all, I want to thank you to my subscribers who got in touch with me because I sent out an email about should I continue with Bizarre Truths or not? Go to something else due to the pandemic and stuff because I really don't know what to post. But everybody said keep it going. So here we go. And of course, we're going to choose something random. Okay. Bizarre truths about high and low technology. Okay. So this is chapter 10, page 366. This is so funny because during the pandemic, everybody has been going crazy about toilet paper and stuff. And the first thing it's talking about is the toilet. Ready, set, flush. Don't let this one keep you up at night. If everyone flushed the toilet at the same time, mayhem wouldn't ensue. And we wouldn't see our pipes burst or sewage flowing in the streets. A primer on pipes. Let's review Sewage 101. When you flush your toilet, the water and waste flow through a small pipe that leads to a wider pipe. I didn't know that. Okay, let's see. When you flush your toilet, the water and waste flow through a small pipe that leads to a wider pipe that runs out of your house. If you have a septic tank, your waste fantastic voyage ends there, in a big concrete tub buried under your yard. I have lived in a house like that. It was off of FM 1960, Old Oaks. And we did have a septic tank. And I remember when we had a storm, all that water went into the septic tank, which caused it to back up. And so that was a problem. We had to call out these men to be able to take care of it. So that's all I know about a septic tank. But if your pipes are connected to a city sewer system, the waste still has a ways to go. The pipe from your house leads to a bigger pipe that drains the commodes of your entire neighborhood. That pipe in turn leads to a bigger pipe that connects a bunch of neighborhoods, which leads to a bigger pipe, and so on. That's kind of crazy, huh? It's a network that contains miles and miles of pipe. Eventually, all the waste reaches a sewage treatment plant. That was my next question. The pipes slant steadily downward toward the plant so gravity can keep things moving. Where the terrain makes this impossible, pumps are used to move the sewage uphill. This is so crazy. Um, Eventually, for us, the pipes at each stage are large enough to accommodate the unpleasant ooze that results from all the flushing, bathing, and dishwashing that goes on in the connected households, even at peak usage times. Huh. So, when do you think peak usage times are? I have no idea myself. Okay, so anyway, um, peak usage times. It's true that if an entire city got together and really tried, it could overwhelm its sewage system. Pumping stations and treatment plants can only deal with so much water at a time, and pipes have a fixed capacity too. sewage would overflow from manholes and eventually come up through everyone's drains. But toilet flushes alone aren't enough to wreak such horrific havoc. Okay, so during this pandemic, they've talked about doctors, nurses, first responders, police officers, people like that, but not once have they ever talked about the sewage plants or the garbage people. Interesting. A flush typically uses between 1.5 and 3.5 gallons of water. Federal law mandates that no new toilet can use more than 1.6 gallons of water per flush, but older toilets use more. Okay, there's plenty of room for that amount of water in the pipes that lead out of your house, even if you flush all your toilets at once. Similarly, if an entire city were to flush as one, there would still be space to spare. To create a true river of slime, you and your neighbors would have to run your showers, dishwashers, and washing machines continuously. You could even add a flush or two for good measure. Note that every area sewer system is self-contained. Flushing in unison all over the world wouldn't make things worse in any particular city. So how about that? Frightening flushes. This is the last paragraph. Frightening flushes. And that's page 367. Despite all of this, the fear that such a calamity could occur has inspired some persistent urban legends, like the so-called Super Bowl flush. Super Bowl flush. In 1984, water main in Salt Lake City broke during halftime of the big game, and reporters initially said that it was a result of a mass rush to the can. In reality, it was just a coincidence. Mains had been breaking regularly in Salt Lake City at the time, but the story stuck, so when the Super Bowl approaches, you're bound to hear that it's best to stagger your flushes at halftime for the good of the city. So that's, let me know your thoughts and comments and what do you think about that? I have an industrial plunger in my bathroom that I got from Home Depot. Other people may use a little like rust-colored plunger, but I got the industrial one just because of where I live. It's just easier for me to go to a Lowe's or a Home Depot because we have many of them in the area. I don't have a Walmart that's near me. I have Home Depot, Lowe's, Target. I just went to the Home Depot because it was very close. And so I got a specialized plunger that's made for the type of toilet that I have, which is a newfangled one. It does do the 1.6 ounce flush. So yeah. Once again, thank you for your feedback. I will do Bizarre Truths. I'm also going to add some prayers from another book that I just got from Amazon. I ordered it and they delivered it. That's one. So that's what I'm going to do another video of. So I think it's very interesting. I really enjoy myself. Of course, I got The Mother of Black Hollywood, Jennifer Lewis. But, ooh, I heard the audiobook. And I got the hard copy book. And it's just too much. It's just too much. So I am not going to post that one on here. One thing that I did do, I signed up for Cash App, so that's going to be $ Khalifa Albert, and so you can access my Cash App that way to send me money if you so choose, because some people have been asking about that, so I did that. A lot of things that I'm doing on my channel is generated by what the subscribers are asking for, and so I want to continue to do that. I want to reach out, send a special shout out to my cousin out in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. I received your email, and thank you for that. I also want to send a shout out to my cousin in Los Angeles. She's not feeling that well, but she's doing better. I sent her a copy of the poem that I did for her dad, who is my uncle. And so I hope that kind of judged up, got her juices to flowing and made her feel a little bit better. And so, yeah. If you want to email me, it's my first name last name @gmail.com. Let me know if there's a bizarre truth that you're really interested in. My Anubis is doing really good. I don't know why people are so into death right now, but they really, really are. And there's Flame Monroe, Coffee Time number 98. Flame Monroe is going live. I don't really listen to Flame anymore. I started listening to Flame Monroe because I felt like he was pro women, and but as I've started listening more and more to him, I'm like that with a lot of people. At first, I'm really judged about what it is that they're saying. I'm very excited, and then in time, I'm just like, I don't really like what they're saying. The only person that's different with that is like Kaya. With Kaya, I think that she's just awesome. I may fall back in with Flame, but as you see, I still have the notification and stuff like that, but I may go listen to Flame, or I may listen to Flame's live later, but yeah, that's what's happening right now. So yeah, I will go ahead and end this one, and I will come back with this book in a little bit. Okay, y'all? All right, talk to y'all later. And thanks again. Keep up the comments coming to me. Email me anytime, my first name last name @gmail.com. Buy my books on Amazon.com. Again, you can search for me, my first name and my last name, Kalitha Albert. What else? Let me know what you think about my other videos, my other uploads. I'm very interested in feedback, especially during this time of the pandemic. Don't be afraid to communicate. And it's fine if you want to send me questions or ask me things. Some of my subscribers, some people I've heard from in other parts of the world, when it's my bedtime here, they're just getting up in the morning. So a lot of times I'm able to conversate with them via Messenger and things like that. So yeah, I'm on Facebook, so you can look for me on Facebook as well. And I'll put other information for how to get in touch with me down below. So we'll talk to you later. And as Juice says, another YouTuber that I listen to very frequently is Messy. But I don't get into other folks' business like that. So leave me a comment down below, good, bad, or indifferent. I love them all. So that's from Juice, which I listen to her a lot. I watch her channel a lot. She's so funny, and that's a part of her whole thing that I really like, when she say messy, 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 messy. And I like, but y'all, if you have a degree in nosy ratchetology like I do myself, and what else she say? Um, messy, messy, messy. Oh, but you know I don't get in other folks' business like that. You know, I love it. She's just. I think that's what it is. It's the little slogans that people say that I really like, that clues me into, that hooks me. So like with Flame Monroe, I'm really over that, you know, he, she, we, and all that kind of stuff. I'm not. I just look like this. You know, it's just not enough to get me hooked. You know, that's one of the reasons why I like Tyler Perry's Medea. The way Medea talks smack. That's what I love about that, and certain things that she be saying, you know, and how she says it. You know, how she be saying "peace be still" and stuff. It's just different things. So those are people that I like. If they have a slogan or whatever that really appeals to me and continues to have longevity, they still got me. But if it's whack or lame, like he, she, we, I just feel like it's lame. At first, I thought it was provocative, but then in time, I'm just like, yeah, you know. Uh, the way that Flame Monroe comes on and says, like Martin Lawrence show starting. I don't really like that. Anyway, that's all I got to say for this here. But I like Juice, and I like who else do I listen to right now? I'm listening to all of Nick Cannon stuff because I love Emmanuel Hudson. He is amazing. And it's not that he just has one thing that he says, but it's the way that he says things. Oh my goodness. She ratchet. Him and his little brother. Oh my God. I have just been like tripping out. And I watch Wild 'N Out because of Emmanuel Hudson. He's funny to me. So, what else do Emmanuel say? I can't really say it, but if you get a chance to check out Emmanuel Hudson and his brother, you should do that. I think his brother's name is Philip. If I got it wrong, I'm sorry, but they're fabulous. So anyway, I gotta go. Bye.